Hey folks, and all be all here, and welcome back. This is going to be a special Grand Arena match. Today we are facing a fellow YouTuber, Isra Felix Gaming. He's got a channel on YouTube, smaller channel, about 100 subs, but he puts out good SWGOH content and also a lot of Final Fantasy content as well. So we chatted a bit on Discord, and he's agreed very graciously to record his battles and leave the link down below. So we're going to be linking each other's channels. So if you feel like going and checking out how my defense has performed and how my opponent has performed on offense, feel free to click the link down below, and you can check that out on Isra Felix's gaming channel. So Isra Felix has got an ultimate SLKR and a Jedi Knight Luke, and he prefers the Malevolence and Climbing. 345k lifetime banners. So let's go and see how we've done. So he's already gone ahead and completed his offensive phase, and as you can see over here, struggled a little bit. And I have a feeling I'm going to struggle on offense as well. It's not going to be clean just because I've set an extremely tough defense. What I did was, I know that Isra Felix always likes to keep SLKR on offense in order to take out the enemy Ray. So what I did was I kept my Grievous and Darth Revan in the front, because sometimes he uses Grievous and Darth Revan to take out or uses SLKR to take these two teams out. So I wanted to bait out the SLKR, and then kept my Ray at the back over here with a few tanks, in order to, in case he's already used SLKR up front, he wouldn't have been able to clear this particular zone. So that was the goal. But I don't think Ezra Felix fell for that, because he did manage to clear my Ray. I think he used his SLKR over here. So probably used something else out front for the Grievous and DR team. Looking like he struggled a little bit over there in the DR, but that's so the bottom zone was cleared, even though there were multiple shots there. But he didn't have that exhausted almost all of his teams, and he didn't have anything much for the top zone. And the two strongest teams at the top zone, the CLS team and the Padme team, both of them held. And looks like at this point my opponent is out of offensive teams, so probably not going to reach the ship zone, where I did keep both of my meta fleets on defense, which is a little unfortunate because I could really use one of them on offense, because my opponent usually likes to keep Negotiator on defense. But we'll get a chance to try out some of the off meta counters against a Negotiator, maybe Radus or Rebel. Let's see. So on defense, my opponent doesn't have the SLKR on defense, but kept his Watt with Grievous over here, which is going to be interesting to see, interesting to take out. And then up top here, he's kept his Gas, which is definitely going to be the toughest team. And let's see what the speed on the Rex is. Not as fast, 271. So the only thing that I have in my roster to take care of Gas is my own Gas team. So I'll probably have to do a mirror over here. So what I'm going to do first is clear the top zone, secure the victory, given that there are more banners over there. And I think if I do full one shots at the top, I should get more than 1402, and I should be good with the victory. Then I can go and focus the rest of my roster down south. So a little bit of a change in plans in my approach this time, just because I know that my opponent is tapped out at 1402. Alright, so let's go with a Gas mirror match, which I haven't done in a long time, but used to do it for months in the arena. Not very pleasant, and you usually end with low banners, but I think if you play it carefully, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Alright, so I'm going to do a basic first. I don't like my whole team to go first. I like my Gas to sit down first and then get up first again. That just gives a little more control to the battle. Okay. Alright, so my Gas has sat down, and now let me start focusing on uh, this one. Let's give this to Rex. Let's see if super clones can get created. Not yet. Let's do this. I don't think it'll kill them off. All right, there we go. Super clones. Now, hopefully, we'll get Rex or fives down before. All right, let's do basics. There we go. So fives is down. Let's focus down on Rex. Excellent. Okay, this one we can manage. So we have super clones. Now we need to get gas down a second time. And let's get some protection off from the other clones. A little bit more before we get gas down. Okay, excellent. Now let's take care of the other guys. It's super clone versus regular clones. Let's take care of this one and this, and now probably we're going to lose a few of our clones. Oh, not necessarily. There we go. So simple enough, rough banners, but the key is always making sure that your opponent goes first, because the sooner you get up, the more control you have over the battle. That's how I found the mirror matches easier. That's why even if my own Rex is faster than my enemy Rex, I think my own Rex was 296, the enemy Rex was 270 something. I always just use a basic with my Rex, make sure that the whole enemy team goes first, and then that allows me to control the battle a little better. All right, now we have the sisters team and uh, the Geos. I've got tons to take over here, but maybe what I should do is clear the next toughest team down here, which is going to be the Grievous team with what? And I think I'm going to use just my regular JKR team and see if these guys are able to get the job done. Yeah, okay. The key is going to be taking out Watt first. So I'm going to just go ahead and mark him. He is quite tanky, but let's keep working down on him. I think if I can at least get Watt down, I should be able to clean it up with sisters. Excellent. Call again. Little more. Ah, so tanky. Yeah, it's a relic Watt, and he's going to get healed up again. Excellent. I'm going to call this guy again. Keep working down on him. Let's heal up a little bit. That's why I hate these Watt teams. What am I going to do? He's going to go and heal him again. Let's just do a basic over here. Pass this to Yoda. And hopefully, yes, now this can get a kill. Okay, now it's no big deal. We can control the battle and mark B1 or B2 when we get a chance, and try to take B2 down. There goes Revan, and there goes Mark, so we'll have to revive Revan back. Alright, there goes the Mark. And it's a tanky B2 as well, so we will need to do what we can to control him, which is reduce turn meter and all of that. There goes Yoda. Okay, let's give this to Jolie so that he can reduce his cooldown. Let's call Basti for an ability block. Let's heal up a little bit. And let's pass this back to Jolie so that he can revive. And okay, now we need to keep working on these guys. Let's spread this around. I don't want to do a splash yet. Okay, Jolie is reviving his cooldowns. Okay, these always get messy. I might have to revive again. Nope. I think this is the end of the road for these guys. If Jolie gets a turn, we have a chance, but probably not. Oh, there we go. Now let's mark and take out B1 if we can, or B2. Big turn meter reduction. Pass this to Yoda. Let's keep going, spread it around. I think we'll probably time out. Let's heal up. Keep going. There we go. That's more like it. 1 minute left. Let's at least try to get a few more stacks down, and maybe we can get B2 down, B1 down. Oh, why am I going there? Yeah, let me just mark B1. I think we are running out of time, so we really don't have much time. This can be cleaned up very easily with other teams. There we go. You know what? Let me give it a shot. Try to see if I can't take these guys down. 30 seconds might just be enough. There we go. Ooh, okay. Let's get everyone back. 14 seconds. Come on, 10 seconds. 7 seconds. 4. Oh man. 1 second. That was unfortunate. So this ended up being a draw with just a little sliver of red health left on Grievous, which is unfortunate, but I think we can get this cleaned up. Time over. Really unfortunate. But yeah, these Watt battles always take tons of time. We don't need sisters for that, so we can use sisters against this one. And then clean that up with some rebels or something like that. Let's see. Okay, let's take sisters against this team. They're quite fast. Their first order officers like 315 or something, but we are quite survivable. And with plague, that really shouldn't be much of a problem taking care of these guys. Let's stun this guy. Let's do a mass assist over here. Tenacity down here. And I should take care of a few of them. Another stun. All right. There we go. Okay, ended with decent banners also, so not bad. I think 57. Okay, let's see what's at the back. I don't anticipate anything too tough at the back, but you never know. Oh, I forgot. We have to get through the Grievous first. For this one, maybe I'll use my Rebel squad. This is the old school Rebels. Let's use these guys and maybe Jin as well. Which other rebels do I have? Maybe throw Han in there. Okay, let's pass the turn meter over to this guy and finish it off. Okay, 39 banners. Simple enough. Yep, if I just had a few more seconds, it would have been a different outcome. Alright, so pretty weak teams over here. He does have Chupio along with Mon Mothma. So that might definitely be Wampa fodder. Let's see. Yeah, I like all those other relic rebels in there. Okay. Let's see. We definitely want to use our Aura team, and I want to use my Mon Mothma on something. Which ones will be ideal for that? Mm, I've always wanted to try the. So let's use the Aura against the Geonosian squad. Mm, well, we have tried that before. We have a Vader as well. Oh, we've got Geos. We've got tons. Okay, okay. Um, hmm. You know what? I don't mind double shotting some of these teams. I want to see if the Mon Mothma team can work against the Night Sister teams. They do have Plague, but I think uh, I think I want to try my Mon Mothma team against either the Bugs or the Night Sister team. Let me try it against the Bugs. Um, I've never really done this before, but we'll see. It's going to be a battle of turn meter train. So we're going to see whether our turn meter train wins over the Bugs turn meter train. And I'm going to use Piston in there, which is going to be the ultimate turn meter train combo. And I think my Mon Mothma team is faster, so I should go first. Let's call this guy so that he can dispel, and then let's start attacking these guys. And let's reduce some turn meter. All right. See if we can land a stun. Let's keep going after him. Excellent. Now this guy's turn meter is pretty high, Geonosian soldier, so let's remove that. Let's do this. Let's keep going here. So far so good. All right, keep going. And now this guy, Poggle, has got a little bit of turn meter, so we need to make sure we get him down. Actually, he might be a little weaker, so let's actually just go after him. Yeah, let's reduce his turn meter. Ooh, and we got rid of him. Excellent. These guys don't have a dispel, which is why the spy is going to remain under stealth. But that shouldn't be a big deal. So technically speaking, this one can work against more heavily relict Geonosian squad as well, because you're not letting them take a turn and get any damage in. As long as you outspeed the enemy team, uh, you should be good to take them out without them even having to take a turn. So you can see over here, um, my Mon Mothma team is about let's see, it's about 100 and 306 speed, which is why I was able to go before I'm able to go before almost any Geonosian squad. So good to see that the turn meter version of the Mon Mothma team can work against Geonosians as well. All right, that team is taken care of. What do we want to do against Sisters? Vader is nice versus Sisters. Vader is always good. Mm, all right, I might take something with Watt in there. Then what do I take against? Hmm. I have a ton. I've got Geos, I've got Bounty Hunters. Maybe I use my Aura lead Bounty Hunters over here. You know what? I've got. Hmm. Let's see. Let's finish off this with Vader first. I think we can probably take in Shore over there. We don't need Thrawn. Maybe Probe Droid for some dispelling and target lock. Alright, let's get this started. Well, these guys are going to start dropping like flies. There goes one. There goes the second death. And let's do an ability block so she doesn't bring her back. And then let's dispel some debuffs. Do this. Stun them. And get rid of the plague. And keep working on her. There she gets him back. Let's see if we can't take down Daka. Let's land a shock over here. Oh, it's too weak. I should have probably gotten my Watt over here. Let me actually just get rid of Daka once and for all. Okay, let's get rid of Asajj, enter into Merciless, take care of this one, and then take care of this one. A little dirty. I lost quite a few banners, but yeah, I think Watt is always a better, more elegant option against Sisters. So I think at this stage we probably would have already won, but let's clear the ships, and then we can have some fun with the teams down south. Alright, I always hate this part when it starts thinking. Okay, let's see what ships there are. Negotiator, as I expected. Alright, so we can afford to have some fun with the Negotiator as well. It's got a very weak Y-Wing. There's no Houndstooth in there. So we can use either our Radis or our Rebel fleet against the Negotiator. Or you know what, I'm going to use my Empire fleet against the Rebels. That's a hard counter, and I love to see burning go out against the Rebel fleet. So we'll use our Rebels against the Negotiator. I think that's going to be a simple enough battle. All right, let's see. Rebels, take these guys. Always take these as starting. And I probably won't need all of these guys. There should be more than enough. It's a weak Y-Wing, so it'll be taken care of pretty soon. And the Negotiator itself is 5 stars, so it won't be giving out as much damage. Okay, let's attack him and hopefully force the... Alright, this should take care of Y-Wing. Not yet. There, we force the Unending Loyalty, which is good. Let's get rid of the ship. Let's actually do the wiggle now and get rid of the Y-Wing. And now let's actually get our own Rebel Y-Wing and see if we can't land one of these buffs. Okay, might take a little while to get it down. Oh, Clone Sarge, that's interesting. Okay, let's do an assist over here, and this should get down the Anakin, and now it's easy cleanup city. Okay, let's get some health back on Biston. So the Rebel Y-Wing doesn't really hit that hard, but that's why I don't get him into the opening lineup. But he does recover tons of protection and helps your allies recover tons of protection as well. But Biggs is a much better ship overall in the starting lineup just because he hits so much harder and has got a really good assist call, and he's got great protection recovery in the form of every time a target lock is applied, he recovers tons of protection. There we go. Okay, that took care of it. 64. Yeah, rebels. Once you get them to a certain stage, they are a very reliable counter to both malevolence as well as tougher negotiators as well. I think the threshold to reach would be you need to get your home one to 178 speed, which means that it'll be able to outspeed any of the vulture droids at 177, um, and get better control of the battle against malevolence. And you need to get your Biston up to 152 speed, um, which means um which means that it'll effectively be at 190 speed and outspeed both a maxed out negotiator as well as a Jedi Knight Anakin ship. So that's those are the two key speeds that you need to hit. All right, now for the fun battle, let's use Empire against Rebels, and I love Tarkin over here for that reason. Well, let's see what rebel ships do we have. So these guys are going to go first. They're pretty fast, I think. 193. And Biston is at 141. Biston is not as fast, but the Millennium Falcon is going to go really, really fast. So maybe we use our Empire fleet. We use this and we use the TIE bomber, but I want to use my fives with these guys just to get that early target lock on and to get the Imperial TIE bomber taunting, because that's going to be pretty crucial. And then what other Empire ships do we have? Definitely we want to get this one in. We can get a Gauntlet in. I think that should be more than enough. I don't think we need any more ships. Maybe we'll just keep okay, let's actually we don't need any others. I think this should be more than enough. All right, now my fives is going to go before any of them, and I'm going to apply a target lock on Han Solo so that that ship is always going to have target lock. All right, now let's apply a target lock over here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, the Y-wing. Nope. Rebel Y-wing is, I once had got burning out, then it would have been a much easier thing. But the Rebel Y-wing, I think, screwed up plans for me. Now, maybe I should just take the Radisson instead of this one, because I don't think the Empire ship is going to get anything done over here. Yeah, I'm going to log off from this battle and try it again versus with the Radis. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I really thought that will go better. Not Empire. I'm looking for resistance ships. Okay, I haven't really tried a Radis versus resistance battle. But I think it should be more or less the same. Let's take this one, and I like to take this one in, and maybe I think this should be more than enough. Yep, let's take these in. We also have the first order ship for a final cleanup if this doesn't work. All right, let's see. Let's go after Biston, and let's apply the taunt, and let's give this to, we don't need to heal right away, we can give this to Poe for now. So he healed up, which is good. I'm going to reduce some turn meter. Maybe reduce turn meter here and daze. Excellent. Managed to daze both of them. Now I'm going to call in this ship and do the flip and keep going after Viving. Ooh, that guy is down. Okay, let's try to finish off Viving over here. Not going well. Man, these assists are just too much. Alright, let's do a big hit. Okay, finally got rid of the Y-Wing. Now we need to take care of Biggs. And we're probably going to lose that ship. Okay. Let's get this guy in and see if he can't land some big hits. I don't think I'll be able to take out the Houndstooth, but I want to at least, or the Millennium Falcon, but I want to at least try to get some damage done against that. Oh man. Whew, finally got the ultimate. Well, now it's going to be an easier cleanup without the capital ship in there. But yeah, it wasn't pretty at all. The rebel ships can get extremely tough with all the assists. This is why you need to shut them down using the burning from Empire ship. But unfortunately, the burning thing didn't work. So we are having to triple shot this ship team. All right, maybe I should have used Radis against a negotiator and a rebel mirror match, but that's fine. Okay, so now we don't have the enemy ship anymore, but we do have this particular ship, Han's Millennium Falcon, which we need to get hunted on. So let's get our first order ships. We're running very, very thin on ships right now. But let's see what other ships we have. Let's get a few tanks in. Oh, I don't even have a 5-star capital ship. Oh boy, this is going to get dirty. I don't know if I'll be able to clean this up, but let's see. After this, I think we just have Thrawn and Mace in there. Let's give the turn meter over to this guy and try to land a big hit. Oh man. Turn meter loaded ships are never good. Okay, at least I got hunted on that guy. Let's give this back to this guy and land a stun. And let's get rid of the Millennium Falcon. Okay, finally. Okay, let's get the other ship in, and I think we should be able to clean this up. Yeah, ships are never fun once you've lost a few good ships. But at least we don't have a capital ship to contend with, so that made the cleanup a little easier, even though my first order ships weren't the best. All right, so ships are done. Let's go down south and clear off those last two teams, and then we can call it a night. All right, let's actually also go and check out what feats we have remaining. I think we might have that critical chance feat remaining behind, which we may want to do. Let's see. Right, 1754. So we've already won. Let's go ahead and take a look at the feats. Got 27 out of 50. I don't think we're going to get that feat done. Undersized, we've got 3 left. We've got plenty of time for that. Right, we got plenty of time for the others as well. The thing which is expiring is the critical chance feat. Okay, let's see what we can do to take these teams out and get our critical chance feat done. Wow, we've got tons of offense over here. So one thing which works really well against Karth teams is first order. So I think I might take first order in there. And I am going to take in, let's see. Hmm. I think I want to take in my Leia for let's give that feat a shot. Or maybe I should just go in with a full rebel squad. That might be it. What does her leadership do? More critical chance. What does this leadership do? And some tenacity. All right, let's actually use this guy's lead. 15% in evasion and turn meter. Let's save Han. Actually, let's use this guy and Ezra. We don't have a tank, so we're going to use Scarab Rebel Pathfinder. So we got a cleanse, got critical chance up. Do we have a dispel? We do. Okay, let's use this. I don't know. It probably will be a multiple shot, but the reason I'm using Leia over here is because she gives allies critical chance up, and that can get pretty helpful for that feat. Let's do this. Okay, let's start the taunt. She's under stealth. But he's going to revive probably. Okay, let's get rid of the taunt, which we did not. He whiffed on that. Okay, let's get rid of the debuffs. Yeah, we probably won't get anything done over here. We probably might just get the feat completed because there is no dispel on this team. And the one dispel I had, that guy whiffed on it. Okay, there goes Akbar. But I think we'll at least get the feat completed with Leia. Okay. All right, keep going, Leia. All right, more critical chance up. All right, now Leia is going to go. Okay, so we're going to keep the battle because we want the feat. And then we can go ahead and clean it up with something else. Probably first order. We've got a Geos as well. Maybe we can use that. You know what? I should have got my Thrawn in there for the fracture on Zalbar. Then I would have been able to clean up the rest of the team faster. But that's fine. I think that that should have counted towards the feat. But let's take a look. Right. Always hate these loading screens. Okay. Man, I don't know if it's my phone or if it's the server. It's taking too much time to to load, but let's take a look. And yeah, looks like we did get critical chance up enough times. 50 banners. That is really not worth it. Yeah, but that's fine. Okay. So what do we want to use to clean up? I want to save my Wampa for the top. So maybe I'll just use my Jedi squad. Which other Jedi do I have? Yeah, I think this should be more than enough. Luke himself should be more than enough, I think. But that's fine. It is a turn meter loader squad. Okay, now the fun begins. Okay. And let's call Luke to assist and take this one out. Let's call Shakti so that she dispels and kills him. Excellent. All right. Well, at least we got the feat done. Okay. And now against this squad, oh yeah, I wanted to take in Wampa. And the reason I was saving up my Stormtrooper Han was because I plan to use these three: Stormtrooper Han, Wampa, and Watt. Yeah. Against Mon Mothma teams, especially the non-turn meter loaded variant, Stormtrooper Han with the Zeta is more than enough to withstand the damage. And you have Wampa doing his thing, so that's always fun. Who do we want to go for next? Chewie? Yeah, I think let's take care of Chewie. That didn't even crit, and it took out Chewie just like that. There we go. Always fun versus rebels. All right, so 2036, pretty pathetic banners. We had multiple shots against multiple teams, against the rebel fleet over here, against Grievous, which was a unfortunate timeout, and then for the feat we got multiple battles over here. But otherwise, a pretty straightforward defense and straightforward offense. I think I think that's about it for now. So again, thanks to my opponent for recording the battles and giving me a chance to take a look at how my defense performs. Go and check out. I'll keep the link in the description below. Go and check. Feel free to check it out. And I will see you guys in the finals, where we will face another good opponent, and hopefully we'll have another good match. All right, catch you guys in a couple of days.